So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 51 of the Barnsley career mode here on FIFA 21. As you can tell, I'm still not at 100%, but we will get through this. Now, today you will notice in this video, you can't see me in the camera in the bottom right hand corner of your screen as normal. I recorded these videos a few weeks ago now. I've done two of them that are going to be like this, so this one and the next one. I recorded these when it was like really hot in the UK. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to have the camera on. I was so hot, I just felt awful, looked awful, but I wanted to play FIFA. So this is how this episode, next episode, going to be. Not going to see me. It's going to be like commentary fairly as normal, but it's going to be post rather than as it happens as well. So yeah, this is going to take a little bit of getting used to for me as well, but I've recorded it as I normally would, and yeah, so this is how it's going to be. If we have a look at the league table, then I think that's what I'm trying to do, as I brought the top scorers there, as you can see. So after 4 games in the Prem, we sit in 8th and on 7 points, a whole host of teams on 9 points, and we face one of those today. As you may have seen from the start screen, we start with a trip to Old Trafford in today's episode. But yeah, really tight start to the season. City and Fulham, 2 unbeaten teams left in the league. We look towards the bottom, and it's your usual suspects down there really. Burnley, newly promoted Sheff Wed, and Crystal Palace, who have 4 defeats from 4. Not an ideal start for them. But if we have a look at the games coming up in today's episode, then we start with a trip to Old Trafford. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm looking over past results, I guess. What happened in the last episode? We beat Liverpool at Anfield 3-2. Beat Sturm Graz in the last qualifier for the Europa League 2-0. So we're through to the group stage. And then we drew with Sheff Wed. So today, start with a trip to Old Trafford in the league. We then kick off our Europa League Group campaign with a trip to Celtic Park before finishing the episode with a game at home to West Brom. If you are looking forward to this one, make sure you drop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel as ever. And well, without any further ado, let's jump into the Man United game. So this is the Man United lineup then for today's game. Pickford in goal, Carvajal, Dendoncker, Romagnoli and Tellez at the back. Julian Brandt and Bruno Fernandes in midfield. Angel Correa, Isco, Rashford sitting behind Lautaro, Martinez up front. Some options on the bench as well. We know how good United can be. This is our lineup then. Jonas Omlin is in goal. Baku, Garcia, Helik and Jetro Willems at the back. Morgan Gibbs-White, Belkebla and Sangali in the middle. Luke Thomas, Fabio Silva and Lucas Vazquez up top. Just a reminder of our squad there then, in case anyone has missed the past couple of episodes. But it is Man United to get this game underway for us. The ball breaks down to the left hand side here as Lucas Vazquez has to cut in on his favourite right foot. Silva finds Gibbs-White in space, goes for the shot. It falls to Fabio Silva, and he can just sneak a shot under the unrushing Jordan Pickford, there we go. And he makes it 1-0 to Barnsley with just over 10 minutes gone. Maybe a stroke of fortune. Gibbs-White going for the shot, deflects straight into the path of Silva. He gets there just before Pickford and makes it 1-0 to the away side. But United can come forward. Over 10 minutes later, Martinez down this right hand side. A bit isolated. Can we keep him at bay? Tricky Argentinian striker, of course, previously of Inter. He's held on to the ball for a long time here and done it well. Carvajal, he's on the right hand side now. Can he get a cross in? Vazquez keeping him company. Those two former Real Madrid teammates, of course. Brandt into Isco. It's being shielded well. Finds the space. It's Correa. A lovely 1-2 and Isco will get there. And he will power it past Omlin. Maybe could have expected a little better from the keeper there, to be honest. Omlin just sort of waited for the ball to arrive at Isco's feet rather than perhaps putting a challenge in. Thought maybe the new keeper could have done better there. But United not behind for too long. Halfway through this first half and they have drawn level. A lovely 1-2 between Correa and Isco. Isco just gets the other side of Garcia, who can't match the run. And it is 1-1. Half an hour gone. They come forward again here, United. Only a few minutes later, Martinez has a bit of space there for Isco. Helic is there. He finds a lovely ball through, and Omlin does well. Well, Omlin came out to him this time, and he did well against Rashford. Actually won the ball. Unfortunately, it's fallen straight to Isco, who can slot into an empty net. Better goalkeeping on this occasion. Plays the ball through for Rashford. He does well to dive at his feet and win the ball. Unfortunately, no one's picking up Isco. The ball falls to him, and before half-time, he can make it 2-1. But we're on the attack now. Silva on the edge of the area, looking for options. Can we grab an equaliser before half-time? He's done well. Gibbs White has made himself the space and shoots on the turn. He finds the top corner, and Barnsley are level. We took a lead early doors, haven't really shown anything else, but Silva really does well to hold on to this ball, waited for options to present himself. Gibbs White just gets away from his defender, shoots on the turn, and he makes it 2-2. Really interesting first half, this one, and I think that is probably going to be it for half-time. It was on the brink of half-time, that goal, and indeed there goes the half-time whistle. So 2-2 at Old Trafford. We're holding our own there or thereabouts. It's there to be won in the second half. Which side is going to grab a winner? Could it be us? Only a few minutes into the second half, and Silva releases Thomas down this right-hand side into the area now. Luke Thomas has to check back onto that left foot. Finds Fabio Silva. Touch around the defender. Shoots at the near post with Jordan Pickford equal to it. Forces a smart save from the England international. Does Fabio Silva. And we come forward again here. Just on the hour mark. Silva into Gibbs White. Back to Belkebla. Thomas. Does well to spin his man. He's going to have a shot across goal. Not really a lot of venom on it. And it's comfortable for Pickford to save. United. 20 minutes to go now. Fernandes. Martinez. Talisca. Helix there with him. He's absolutely sold him a dream. And he curls it in at the near post. Well, normally I'm raging about near post finishes. It's still, I think, a little bit broken, but that I can have no complaints about that goal. Talisca's absolutely sent Helic to the shops there. Twist one way, went the other. The pole's got no answer. It's a lovely finish inside the near post, and United lead 3-2. And that was the end of the game. No more highlights for either side. United just held on to the ball after that and didn't give us a sniff. Didn't really have any chance of their own, but it's a 3-2 defeat to start the episode. We've done ourselves proud though. I think it's a decent result. You can tell that we have more shots than United. Anyway, we move into our first Europa League game of the season. Well, our first group game, I should say. Playing away at Celtic. That is the Celtic team. A few faces you might recognise in there. James Forrest, Jack Henry, Scott Bain in goal, Bolingoli, Mikey Johnson up front, Tom Rogic as well. So plenty of familiar names in this Celtic lineup. As each team poses for their European photographs. But if we could get off to a win here away from home, that would be absolutely superb. And while it's us in the first 5 minutes that has the ball, Gibbs White waiting for options. Sangali's making the run. It's Sangali who finds, and it's Sangali who finds the back of the net. 7 minutes in, and we take the lead away at Celtic Park. Maybe silence this massive crowd, but it was all too easy for us. Sangali, that burst from midfield, no one picking him up as well. Considering they've got 5 at the back, that was too easy to pick them apart. Scott Bain has no answer to the power on the strike, and we take a lead in Scotland. We come forward again here. Just a few minutes later, Gibbs White. Thomas is making that run down the inside channel. He's got past Bolingoli. Thomas, he goes on. He has the strike and he finds the back of the net. It's 2 in quick succession for Barnsley. Quarter of an hour gone. Game looks fairly dead already, to be honest. Putting Celtic to the sword in this one. They come forward, though, the host, and well, it's a good tackle from... I thought it was a good tackle from Belkebla. It's been given as a free kick, though. Not quite sure who's standing over it. Is it going to be the left footer? No, he leaves it for the right footer. It's Johnson. Oh my word, he's crashed it against the bar. Can we get this away? Helic tries to get ahead on it, but Omlin will collect. And well, a warning sign. Celtic aren't out of this game just yet. We need to be wary of that. But that is the half-time whistle. Not too much else action to speak of. So we take a 2-0 lead into the second half, and Celtic are the ones coming forward. James Forrest on this right hand side. Less than 10 minutes into the second half. Gets a good cross in. Garcia is there to meet it. Only as far as Rogic. Good ball out towards left back. That is a lovely flick over the head of Baku there. Bolingoli. Can he get the ball in? Holding on to it on this left hand side. Goes back. Finds Baba. He cuts inside. There's a lovely run being made. Oh, the twist and turn. And it's a good finish from Mikey Johnson. But I think he is just offside. Indeed he is. The pass was delayed just that little bit too long. A lovely bit of trickery though from the midfielder. I didn't quite catch his name. But the extra turn, oh well, it's close, isn't it? I mean, he's probably half a yard offside. But fortunately for us, it counts. Lovely skill there though from the midfielder. Now, quarter of an hour to go. We push forward. Gibbs White releases Silva into the channel. Silva into the area. Plays it back to Luke Thomas. Oh, it's a lovely save from Scott Bain. He tries the first time side foot shot, and Bain's reactions are equal to it. A lovely stop from the keeper. Bain with the goal kick. Really well met by Garcia. Straight to Gibbs White. Silva. Thomas making the run across the defenders. He's got the ball. He's got some space onto his left foot. The shot is blocked back on his right. And he makes no mistake this time. Curls it into the far corner with 10 minutes to go. That is game, set and match. We will be taking 3 points back to Oakwell with us. Takes it wide initially. Tried to make the angle. It's a good block. It falls onto his right. And the curl and power on that beats the keeper. All ends up. And it is going to be a 3-0 scoreline. But Celtic coming forward. Johnston on the edge. Gets away from Garcia and Helic, but Garcia makes the block. Oh, that's a suicidal pass though. And Baba into Johnston, and he does get one for Celtic. Perhaps deserving of a goal with some of their play. They've hit the bar. They've had a goal disallowed. 87 minutes gone, and Celtic have what you'd think at this point would just be a consolation goal, but probably deserving of it. It's just the pass from Garcia. You can see what he's trying to do. Just find Ridley Baku there. But the Celtic player with good anticipation steps in front of it, finds Johnston, and he grabs their goal. But that is going to be it for this one. A 3-1 win for Barnsley in their first Europa League Group game. Of course, we have FC Copenhagen and another team I can't remember to come at this point in the commentary. But yeah, probably deserving of the win, I think it's fair to say, as we move into the last game of the episode then. West Brom, their lineup: Johnson in goal, Medina, O'Shea, Hegazi, Luperto and Ismail Jacobs. Morris, Sawyers, Harper and Edwards in midfield. And Alfredo Morelos up front. Before this game, there was a graphic saying that despite they haven't had the best start to the season in terms of points, West Brom, they've got the best defensive record. So playing 5 at the back for them is obviously doing them wonders. And well, you start the game with the first highlight. Morelos, good turn away from his defender. I think it's Raheem Harper there. Back to Romain Sawyers, gets past Helic, fires the first time shot in, and Omlin pushes it away. Good little start there from West Brom, nice little bit of trickery. Hegazi, it's a good tackle, and they win it back. Medina, Sangali wins it back for us though. Can we spring a counter onto this left hand side? It's Lucas Vasquez, not exactly the quickest anymore. Now he is about 31 years of age, but gets the ball in, and Gibbs White is there at the back post. Free header. Should definitely be doing better than that, but we move on to the next highlight. Silva finds Gibbs White. There's a run being made in the middle, and it's Sangali. Of course, who else is it going to be? Lucas Sangali into the area, fires past Sam Johnston, and gives us a lead. And well, the Premier League's best defence has been breached. Not even half an hour gone in this game. Lucas Sangali arrows one into the corner. And there goes the half-time whistle. Not too much action, it must be said. Although, like we said, the Premier League's best defence, they're going to be only breached them once. They are going to be tough to break down, but we've stopped them from having any real meaningful chances as well, which is impressive. As we move into the second half, and just a couple minutes in, actually, Vasquez finds Silva. Gibbs White making the run, waiting for options. Gibbs White has the shot instead. It falls to Silva, and he buries one in the bottom corner, fairly similar to the United goal. It must be said, the goal scored against Man United. Gibbs White with a shot, and a couple of deflections this time, falls to Silva. And well, could maybe have taken it a little bit closer, but confident in his ability and absolutely should be. Rifled it into the bottom corner. We lead 2-0. West Brom get a free kick here in a fairly dangerous position, it must be said. Not too sure who stood over the free kick. And it's Morris, I think, and Omlin makes the save. Fairly comfortable this time. Kebler out to Lucas Vazquez. Cuts inside. Silva. Gibbs-White takes it one more round the defender. Morgan Gibbs-White. Oh, it's a lovely save from Sam Johnson. Tries to rifle one in at the near post. But Johnson's reactions equal to it. Silva lays a 1-2 with Sangali. Driven low into the bottom corner. Sam Johnson, unfortunately for his team, is not going to be able to reach that. Really good finish from Lucas Sangali. Lovely 1-2 with Fabio Silva. But that is driven away from the keeper into the side netting. Johnson's got no chance with that one. Been a real goal scoring threat in this one as Lucas Sangali. Well, he grabs his second of the game. But West Brom push forward. They're not done yet. Just over 10 minutes to go. And well, his player has got a lot of space on this right hand side. Must be said, ball in from Sheff Wed, Baku underneath it, the header not quite powerful enough, and it's a comfortable save for Omlin. We come forward once again. Luke Thomas making that run in the channel. Gibbs-White will find him. Luke Thomas, it's the same combination that got us a goal against Celtic, and well, the same combination has grabbed us a fourth against West Brom. They were supposed to be the Premier League's best defence, apparently. Well, they have been well and truly undone in this game. That wraps it up for an 89th minute goal. And that is going to be the end of the game. 4-0 for us. Very comfortable victory against a team like West Brom, though. We would expect that, especially at home. Really pleasing result. 2 good victories for us in this episode. United, you wouldn't exactly expect us to get anything from. But let's have a look at the table. We sit in 7th then after 6 games, 10 points. Liverpool sit top on 15. United 15 as well. Fulham still going really well, unbeaten in 4th on the same amount of points as Man City. But it is still very tight at the top of the table. We look towards the bottom end just to see who's not having a best of seasons. Chelsea down in 10th. Spurs and Arsenal not having their best of starts. Well, yeah, West Brom haven't won a game before that. They've drawn 3, lost 2. But had the best defence. Interesting. So let's have a look what's coming up in the next episode. Remember, it's going to be a fairly similar one to this one. Forest at home first in the Carabao Cup, then Burnley away in the league. And the other team I couldn't think of in our group, Red Bull Salzburg. Hopefully we can make that 6 points from 6 in Europe. Hopefully we can progress in the Cup. But we'll have to wait and see. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Something a little bit different. If you have enjoyed it, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.